The other day I said I was going to support Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. People say, why do I say so? In the night, they go there and go and tell the Baba who will support you. In the afternoon, they do another thing. Me, I'm supporting Baba Bola Tinubu.
Mr. President, that you see, is supporting this administration. God has made him the president as God has made me the governor. So as you are supporting me, support him. Because if he fail, I will fail. But he will not fail, I will not fail.
I have said it in 2023. And I'm saying it again. Until 2031.
And people say
when the position should go to the north, if there's nothing anybody will speak to me now, no grammar.
The 2027 general elections are closer than ever, and behind the closed doors, the political gears are turning. Governors of the People's Democratic Party are now at the critical crossroad. 4 of them, southern powerhouses, once loyal to the opposition, are reportedly considering defection to the ruling All Progressives Congress. The question is why? What is at stake for them and the APC? And how does these shifts affect President Bola Tinubu's re-election bid? And thirdly, the role of Nyesom Wike in this defection report. Is he in support or against it? This is the untold story of the battle for 2027, a story of political realignment, betrayals, and the fight for power. The 2027 elections are looming, and President Bola Tinubu's second-term bid hangs in the balance. Despite securing 62% of his votes in the 19 northern states in 2023, rumblings within the northern political landscape threaten to withdraw support for the incumbent president.
As immediate past special advisor on political matters to President Bola Tinubu, that's Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed, has said the North would declare its stand on the 2027 presidential run in the next 6 months. Emphasized that the North would soon define its political direction as it was tired of identity politics. Well, this was as a former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami San accused former governors of Nasarawa and Katsina states, that namely Senator Umaru Almakura and Bello Aminu Masari, of declaring support for the Bola Tinubu government for personal gains.
To counter this, Tinubu and the APC have begun to focus on southern governors, particularly those within the PDP. Governor Umo Eno of Akwa Ibom State has become the first major governor to publicly signal a shift. Recently, at a public event, Eno declared his support for President Tinubu, emphasizing that in his state, the lines of party politics have been buried. The people, he says, are now united in a unity party of both the PDP and the APC.
There's no point lying to yourself. I will tell you the reason when the time comes. And you will see with me why we should support him so that he can complete what he has started. You will see what he is doing for our state. And you will know why we should not go elsewhere. So if you want another support, wait. When he finishes, we will now support another person. Akwa Ibom does not know how to flip-flop. That does not stop me from being a member of my party. I'm entitled to my own opinion.
This endorsement has sent shockwaves through the political landscape, signaling a possible realignment that could impact the entire South-South region. But Eno isn't alone. Governor Sheriff Oborevwori of Delta State, Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu, and Governor Sim Fubara of River States are also reportedly weighing their options, considering backing President Tinubu while staying within the PDP or possibly defecting altogether. Governor Eno's support is significant. It means the PDP machinery in Akwa Ibom will be deployed to help APC win the 2027 election. Moreover, his backing is set to extend to helping Senator Godswill Akpabio in his bid to return as Senate President for Eno. This isn't just a political move. It is a strategic one aimed at solidifying his re-election prospects ahead of 2027. The talks of defection within the PDP governors are not only based on political ideologies, but also on pragmatic considerations. For Governor Eno, his defection to endorse Tinubu is tied to his fear that his re-election bid might be jeopardized within the support of the APC. His endorsement is not just political, it is a survival tactic. By aligning with the APC now, Eno secures his political future and, crucially, the protection of his predecessor, Udom Emmanuel, from the scrutiny of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, which had been hovering over his legacy. This growing alignment between Tinubu and the southern PDP governors is set to shock up the political establishment. According to sources, Senator Akpabio, whose influence in the South-South is undeniable, has also played a role in solidifying these defection plans. His support of Governor Eno, as well as his pledge to back Eno for a second term, shows that these political maneuvers are about more than just an election. They are about consolidating power. But the defections are not yet sealed. Governor Oborevwori of Delta State is reportedly holding back on making any public commitment. He is waiting for the APC to finalize its part of the deal, especially after Eno's public endorsement of Tinubu. It seems Oborevwori is uncertain whether to stick with the PDP or make the leap to join the APC, depending on what the ruling party offers.
Mr. President, that you see, is supporting this administration. God has made him the president as God has made me the governor. So as you are supporting me, support him. Because if he fail, I will fail. But he will not fail, I will not fail.
Meanwhile, Governor Fubara of Rivers State, who was initially poised to defect to the APC, has seen his plan stalled by political crisis at home. Tinubu, displeased with Fubara's handling of the unrest in Rivers State, may have played a part in delaying the governor's defection. Still, Fubara's move to support Tinubu seems likely, if not through defection, then as an indirect ally while staying within the PDP. In Enugu, Governor Mbah, known for his friendly ties with the presidency, is also weighing the pros and cons of defecting. His relationship with Tinubu's government could be enough to push him towards supporting the president's second term, but like his counterparts, Mbah's final decision could go either way. The stakes have never been high for President Tinubu. With the 2027 election fast approaching, these defections from the powerful PDP governors could provide the APC with the support it needs to solidify its grip on power. Governor Eno's endorsement was only the beginning. Sources close to the negotiations suggest that APC has been actively engaging with key governors, offering support in exchange for their backing of Tinubu's re-election bid. The deal with Akpabio, who has already pledged support for Eno's second-term bid, is a clear indication of the strategic nature of this alignment. For the PDP, the defections could be disastrous. Losing the support of these southern governors could deal a fatal blow to the party's chances in the 2027 elections. The PDP is already grappling with internal divisions. These defections are making that future even more apparent. The party's leadership must now scrabble to prevent further losses of support in key regions like the South-South and the Southeast. Questions have also been asked. Is Nyesom Wike at the center of these defection plans, or making PDP governors in the South-South and the Southeast to support the second term of Tinubu? Does this mean that Nyesom Wike is abandoning his bid of becoming Nigeria's president?
Just no leadership, no strong leadership. Leadership is not by talking. Leadership is by action. When I was governor, you have to make sacrifices. I made sacrifices, and I can tell you authoritatively, it is not an easy thing. For you to say I want to lead the opposition party to go to El Dorado. It's not by mouth. You have to lose a lot of things. It's not just coming out on national television. We, PDP, who are we, PDP? Who is that person that's committed to lead this war? Now, all you see, everybody's putting himself just to be a presidential candidate, not just to win election.
In all of this, Governor Fubara's position remains uncertain. His defection plans have been delayed, but his support for Tinubu seems inevitable. Whether he stays within the PDP or switches parties, Fubara is a key player in the South-South, and his decision will have major implications for both the PDP and the APC. Governor Oborevwori is in a delicate balancing act. His choice could tip the scale in favor of Tinubu's re-election if he chooses to join the APC, or conversely, it could give the PDP a much-needed boost if he stays loyal to the opposition. As the APC tightens its grip on the southern governors, the political landscape of Nigeria is shifting. The 2027 general election is fast approaching, and President Tinubu's push for a second term is gaining traction. But the defections looming within the PDP, the future of the opposition, is increasingly uncertain, and the crack within the PDP, some allegedly caused by Nyesom Wike and others by the persistent desire of Atiku Abubakar of always holding the presidential ticket of the PDP. This is giving the PDP governors an open room to either defect or support Tinubu in 2027. And if the PDP fails to address all of these crises before the next election, this might make the defection or the support plan for Tinubu for these 4 PDP governors an easy one and an easy decision to make. The defections of these governors would define not just the future of the PDP, but the political landscape of Nigeria as a whole. If these defections are confirmed, they could shift the balance of power and pave the way for Tinubu's second term bid, and also make Nigeria a one-party system country. But if the PDP manages to retain these governors, it could still pose a serious challenge to Tinubu's re-election prospects. In Nigerian politics, loyalty is often fleeting, and these governors are weighing their options. The battle for 2027 is only beginning. As we watch the political landscape shifts with governors on the verge of defecting, how do you think that this realignment will shape the future of Nigerian politics? Will President Tinubu's second term bid survive? Or will the PDP rise from the ashes to challenge him? Drop your thoughts, because the 2027 election could be a game changer for you as a Nigerian and as well. Thank you so much for watching this video on Frank Speaks. If you found this video interesting and educating, do well to hit the notification bell so that you can get notification on our subsequent videos. We have other wonderful videos existing on this channel. You can as well check them out with the link on the top right corner of your screen. Thank you for watching. Let's see you in the next video.